Hi detectives, I'm Elizabeth, senior writer at June's Journey, and I'm delighted to have Carlene O'Connor here with us today, the author of Death Wasn't Invited, the first June's Journey novel. Welcome to Wooga, Carlene.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really excited to be here, and I can't wait for the day and to meet the fans. And it's been a long but happy process.
Oh, excellent. Well, everyone at Wooga is super excited to see you as well. I believe later, to celebrate the launch of the novel, you're going to be doing a reading, not only for Woogas, but for some player fans in Berlin as well.
Yes, I am. I can't wait to share just a little bit of a teaser about the book and introduce some of the characters so they can get just a little bit of a snapshot of what they'll experience.
So when Wooga first thought about making a book based on June's journey, we knew we had to find the perfect author to write it. And so, of course, we were thrilled to be able to partner with you. Well, what did you think about the opportunity when you first came across it?
I was really intrigued, and then I had to look up the game, and once I looked up the game and saw that it was excellent writing and really rich characters, then I was really excited.
So you are already an experienced mystery novelist. You have multiple series under your belt. How did working on the June's Journey novel differ from your previous works?
The biggest way it differed is that I was able to work with a couple of writers of the game, including you, Elizabeth, and Zachary Parker, and that was a new experience for me, and I really enjoyed it. It was fun to have other writers bounce ideas off of and help plot and help discuss things. That was the biggest difference for me, but I really enjoyed it.
So it was more of a collaborative effort than it normally is?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So you're still relatively new to the June's Journey world. When you started to write about June and her sort of world of glamour and the Roaring '20s, how did you feel as you were exploring that in the novel?
It was a lot of fun. First, I started playing the game, and that gave me a good feel of the voices and the characters and some of the writing and plot lines. And as I progressed, and then I kind of had fun decorating the island and got a little bit distracted there. But it was a lot of fun to have characters that are not only already established, but established in such a rich, full way. It felt like part of the work, was already there, that I just had to make sure I used that and then build upon it.
So June Parker is a beloved character to all of our fans, but they are used to sort of seeing her within the format of our game. So how did you work on establishing June's voice and character within the format of a novel?
It really was first getting to know her through the game. And then kind of as an author, once I feel like I understand a character and you can kind of embody them, it was really just expanding upon that. So part of me as a writer, when I was going through the game, I was eager to get to the next scene. And there are tasks that you have to do right in between the scenes. So it was actually something I was very excited about because I wanted that deeper experience of June. I was kind of in a hurry to get to more and more story. And once you have that experience, then you're attached to the characters. And once you're attached to the characters, then it's easy to embody them and kind of bring their world to life.
Well, from reading the novel, I can see that you did a tremendous job bringing our characters to life, particularly Jack. There's some amazing Jack scenes in this novel. But as you were writing, did any of our characters kind of stick out as a favorite to you?
I will have to say Jack is obviously somebody that's very charming and handsome, and he can fly everywhere on his plane. But June is also such a smart character and grounded. That's one of the things that I really liked about her. It wasn't, too cutesy. She just felt like a really evolved person. Jack's a great counterpart to that. And Amelia, I think, was a very rich character too. And that female friendship was such an important part, I think, of the game, and also tried to play with that in the novel.
Oh yeah, Amelia gets some very nice supportive BFF scenes in this. So when we were conceptualizing this novel, we definitely wanted it to be a balance between a love letter to longtime players and fans of the game, while still being really accessible to new readers who've never heard of June, but who just wanted to read an interesting mystery set in the Roaring '20s. Did this affect how you approached the novel, trying to maintain that balance?
No, I think kind of a lot of that work was already done for me, because one of the most important things in a mystery is to have a captivating amateur sleuth. And June already has all those qualities that readers look for in a protagonist. She's determined, she's smart, she's classy, she has an interesting backstory. So once you have all those elements in place, it's really then just getting into the mystery and everything works out from there.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the people who've never heard of the game before being able to discover who June is from this book.
Yeah. And I think coming as a reader who hadn't played the game yet, that was a good experience to have, because then I could have the perspective of that reader who was new to the June's Journey world, but also making sure that the fans of June's Journey, which there are so many, and they're so devoted, that you wanted to make sure that you stuck true to the characters that you have developed in the game that are just so wonderful.
If we ever get to do a sequel, where would you want June to go next?
That's a really interesting question. It would take me some time to think about it because, first of all, Jack can fly anywhere, right? So I would probably want to bring June to a new location, somewhere maybe exotic, maybe an island. There's probably a lot of mystery to be had there.
Yeah, June does love her islands.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, detectives, and keep an eye out for Death Wasn't Invited, the first June's Journey novel by Carlene O'Connor. And enjoy the journey.